We've all heard of a blanket ladder, a literal ladder where you drape blankets over it, but have you ever heard of a guitar ladder? Strich makes one, and we're gonna take a look at it together. So Strich is sponsoring this video, links in the description as always, and as always too, all thoughts and opinions are mine, even though the video is sponsored. So there are a lot of really nifty, creative ways to store your guitars, and then there are some more safe, kind of either budget friendly or just, like I said, safe options, economical options. You know, single floor guitar stands, those work fine. And some of them even have the little latch that kind of holds it in place to help keep it from falling. Then you have more expensive, intricate options like the string swing thing that goes on the wall, so you can make your wall look like an actual guitar shop or something like that. Then you have the multi-guitar kind of floor racks here. We have 3, 5, 7, 9, I think even up to 11 and all that other kind of stuff. The really long ones, you've probably seen them in the background of some of my videos. But then Strich has a guitar ladder, like I said at the beginning. So it literally is like, how many are on here? 1, 2, it looks like 3, maybe 4, I don't know. But you have 3 here, and they literally stack up like a ladder. And they asked if I wanted to check this out, and I said, you know what? I've gotten to the point where I've had to like double stack every single space in my guitar rack because I had so many. So I'm always looking for nice, cool decorations or decorative ways to store guitars and just make the studio look cool and to avoid having to double stack guitars. So I said, absolutely, send it out, and figured we could put it together as one. Anyway, we're gonna open the box here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I did not know what color this was. So that's kind of, if you can see that, there we go. Let me pull it back a little bit so the light hits it. That's the color it's gonna be. It's like a kind of mahogany. It looks like on the back here on the side you had 2 options. You had walnut and mahogany. I don't know, that could be walnut, I don't know, but there's with the Strich logo on there. So it looks like it's relatively easy to put together. You have an instruction manual just in case you don't know how to do it. You do have your parts there, so it looks like a couple of screws, an Allen key. Oh, that's nice, okay. So I can feel this through the plastic. The parts here where your guitar actually sits, it's got some nice like foam stuff on there so it won't scratch or finish. I think the back here is bigger like that, so you can put an acoustic on there, right? So, well, you know, fortunately I've got a good mix of different guitars that we can put on there and see how well they fit and everything. So there's the other side right there. So as you can tell, obviously it would sit like that and be good to go. And this feels like it feels like it's real wood. It doesn't look like it's press board or anything like that, anything cheap. Looks like it's fairly well constructed. And like I said, it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess you want to call the parts 6 pieces. So fairly simple. I'm not gonna go on video putting it together, and if I do, it'll be sped up. I think I'll do that. I'll just film myself putting it together and speed it up because I mean it's gonna be fairly simple. So there you go. I'll come back and tell you how easy it was to put this thing together and if it's kind of worth your time. So let's go ahead and do that. What riveting content to sit there and watch me screw something other than your mother. This is the Strich Guitar Ladder put together. So, as you can see, it looks very nice. It's not huge or anything. Kind of just looks like a dresser drawer or something that someone carved into a guitar ladder. And as you can see, the Strich logo, per the instructions, needs to go facing outward so people know a quality product when they see it and where to go get one. In your case, you can go get one in the description if you'd like to do that. So let's go ahead, kind of wipe some of this dust off here, and put this thing on the ground, put some guitars in it, and see just how well it works. Hello, I'm just up here. So the Strich Guitar Ladder here is kind of touted as being able to store kind of all your guitars, like all types of guitars, right? So we're gonna put a couple of different ones on here just to see how well it works. So first and foremost, we'll try something like a Strat. So here's my Fender Strat. You would put it kind of just like that. And yeah. Oh, there you go. Now it's actually seated in there. So it looks like, yeah, unless you like knocked it over, I mean, it's not going to really go anywhere. But even if it did, I mean, it kind of catches itself. So just so you don't think I'm holding it, if it falls forward, it's going to catch itself. So let's put something else on there. Let's do like, let's do my SG Junior, right? Gibson SG Junior. We'll put it in the back, right behind it. And we'll, oh, okay, that just does like that. So there you go, looking good. Let's try something else. Let's try a Gibson Les Paul. Put a Gibson Les Paul right behind the SG. I think that's a spot. Yeah. Looks like it fits in there. Maybe it's a bit of a tight fit. But then again, you can kind of mix and match these. So maybe, see, if that didn't show that that wasn't going to go anywhere, it's not going anywhere. So yeah, Les Paul, oh look at that. It even fits right in between where the controls are. So that's cool. So yeah, a Les Paul definitely isn't going anywhere. That's in there nice and tight. So there's that. Cool. Let's try something a little bit different. Let's try a bass, which conveniently is also a Strich product. This is a Strich bass. So I wonder if you could probably, yeah, just goes on any slot. So you can go up the ladder like that. Boom, boom, boom. I think in the back, yeah, you could even put it in the very back, kind of on one of those weird spots. It looks like now the back is going to be for something like an acoustic or like a semi-hollow. Fortunately, I do have an acoustic here. So kind of just our final quick test here. This is a pretty thick acoustic. As you can see, it wouldn't fit on any of those, but yeah, it looks like if you wanted to kind of lean it back a little bit, looks like it would fit just fine. Now there are, per the instructions, some of these little foam, they are foam, I thought they were plastic, but these little foam kind of things here, and you can kind of use these to help fill in the gaps if you need to fit, you know, a weird shaped body or something like that. But I think for the most part, you can just put whatever guitar in there and it'll hold it just fine. Let's try these two sparkly bad boys here. So we have my Rogue, we have our Silvertone baritone, which looks like it fits in there just fine. Let's try something with a Floyd on it, just for fun. My Kramer Hot Dogger, kind of going right behind all of those. Yeah, sitting in there just like that. Yeah, and you can move them around and stuff and make them look nice and tidy. So look at that. I like that. And then again, you still have all that space in the back to put either another electric or a big body acoustic. So you can get a lot of different combinations out of this if you want to give some aesthetic to your room or something like that, or if you just want something nice and safe for multiple guitars, the Strich Guitar Ladder, probably the way to go. So just some final thoughts on the Strich Guitar Ladder. Again, it's very unique. It looks really, really nice. I really love how this looks, the color and everything, and then like the wood grain. Whether it's real wood or not, whatever, it looks cool. I like the rubber kind of grip things here that hold your guitar in place. They don't seem like they would damage the finish or anything like that. Maybe if you kept them in there over time, or like the constant putting them in, pulling them out kind of thing. Maybe, I don't know. Only time will tell with that, I guess, but I digress. Your guitars will stay safe in the Strich Guitar Ladder. I can say that wholeheartedly, very confidently. Even if they were to kind of tilt forward, I mean, it's built to kind of catch the guitars and hold them in place. And you saw Les Pauls, basses, Strats, you know, funky shapes. It'll hold it. So, I mean, I can wholeheartedly recommend the Strich Guitar Ladder. And again, there are links in the description if you want to go pick one of these up. Great build quality, easy to assemble, very affordable for what they are. It's a win-win-win all around. If you want to take your guitar storage game up to the next step, get it because it's a ladder. That's probably not going to make any more sales, but you know, I'm here to try to make you laugh. So maybe I did that. But if you were looking for one of these, again, I highly recommend it. Links in the description. My name's Jonathan. Thank you for joining me for this video. And thank you, Strich, for sending out the Guitar Ladder. To everybody watching, hope you have a great day and stick around. posting a lot more videos here soon, so maybe I'll catch you in the next one.